Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another player review. So ladies and gentlemen, we have Malcuit's card chilling in the club now. We ended up doing his loan card because this is the second Futmas SBC that was released today. First off, want to mention that this card is 121k. I'm going to explain to you. There's different ways of looking at the 121k aspect. If you're looking at it from my point of view, my eyes, right? 121k is a lot of money. It is. It's a lot of money to put into an untradeable fullback when I can get a lot of tradable fullbacks that are very usable in this game, just as usable as Malcuit, and they cost significantly less, right? So 120k, in my opinion, is absurd for the card. I think for a special version of his card, considering the fact that it is Futmas, the time of giving, not Futmas, Christmas time of giving, I think 120k is a little bit absurd for his price. However, he is the best right back in the Serie A, so it really depends on how you look at it. This card, before even using it, you can tell he's going to be very good for you in game, right? If we go to Futbin over here, and I show you guys him with an anchor card, look at those defensive stats, look at those physical stats, look at his dribbling stats. Passing is pretty decent, as well as pace, okay? This card over here is going to be the best right back in the game, excuse me, the best right back from the Serie A. So it really depends on how you're setting up your team, because even if you want to set it up in a French way, I don't think there's that many good French right backs in the game either. So if we search up right backs and we search up nationalities and we search up France, we have Kenny Lala. We have Kenny Lala, who doesn't have any special version of a card, and everybody else is completely irrelevant, right? Everybody else is completely irrelevant until Kenny Lala gets like a team of the season or something, right? So France already out of the picture. We go to the leagues and we search the Serie A one over here, right? So we're searching Serie A. Look at the players that you have as choices. Danilo is a storyline card. We know the objectives are very questionable the way they've done that, right? Juan Cuadrado is an untradeable 24k card from an SBC, but lacks in defense and physical. That's something you have to try out in game, because Adama Traore doesn't have any defensive stats, but he's a very good card in FIFA, right? As a right back, I really enjoyed using him there whenever I had the chance. And then who's up next? Malcuit. There's nothing else next to Malcuit that's a good card to use. You could even see that Malcuit is the perfect definition of an SBC card you should be doing for a promo, because of the concept around him, right? He's the only good right back. Even when you first started the game, he was so expensive. He was like 10k, 15k, 20k, because he's the only good right back from the Serie A with French links, right? So in that regard, the card is going to be worth doing as a right back from the Serie A and has French links, right? So is it worth 120k? That's completely down to the person. It's not for me personally, but is he going to be really good, and will you miss out on the card? It is one of those cards. It's a little bit scumbaggish that he's 120k, but like I said, he is going to be a very good card for you. I already used him in one game without a shadow or an anchor chemistry style. Highly recommend you put an anchor chemistry style on him. And honestly, I really enjoyed using him. On the ball, he's great because he has the agility and balance. He has good dribbling stats for a fullback, not for an attacker. For a fullback, he has great dribbling stats. His passing is quite solid, considering that, you know, your fullbacks need to be able to pass the ball really nicely if you're using a 4-2-3-1 and you want to spread out the play, right? And I only had a 5 on his sprint speed, but imagine a 5 on his acceleration as well, with better interceptions, better heading accuracy, better jumping, and so on and so forth, right? So I just kind of like tumbled on my words right there. But the way that we lined with Malcuit in game is obviously as my right back. So again, the same team again, because I would have different teams by now if EA set the game up differently, but it is what it is, right? Malcuit is on the right back position. I have the right-footed player on the right side, left-footed player on the left side with Dembele. And honestly, I really enjoyed using him. He was a really good balanced player in my club. I think that the high-medium work rates on him is okay. I think that, excuse me, I didn't even show you guys the actual team. So the way that the team was lined up was like this. So it was the 4-2-3-1 with Malcuit as the right back right there. And the way that he moved on the pitch was really well. So it was really good. So the high-medium work rates wasn't a problem for me. He felt like he was high work rates, actually, the way that he was pushing back defensively. So yeah, I enjoyed using the card. 120k is a lot for him. This Futmas promo so far has been underwhelming. I think Malcuit has been the best card released so far, but then his price still isn't the best that it should be. because Witzel only got like plus 30 stats. The recent card that I did today, the player review, he's an irrelevant card to get. And then there was that guy from League One, I already forgot his name, Simon as well, who is a very generic card to release as well. So I think EA needs to focus on more community-oriented cards, cards that people care about. This Malcuit card, or Malcuit card, is a very good card, but it's been a little bit disappointing so far. So hopefully you guys enjoy the player review in regards to how the player feels in game. Whether the SBC is worth doing is entirely up to you. And yeah, let's go show some highlights for you guys.
I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary by former England.
Okay, so let's see how he defends from here. Yeah, see that transitioning, his agility and balance being high, he's obviously going to be really good at that. Those are like the obvious stats you can see before you even get the card, right?
Well, the fans have been wondering how this might go.
That's a great transition from him. He's probably going to get this ball too. Yeah, see? Monster. He's a good card, man. I'm not saying he's not a good card. He's a fantastic card. Look, he's going to make that run still too. Look at that. Look how fast he is. This is without an anchor card, by the way. One pass. One more pass. One more pass over. Oh, and then he does a push touch. Oh my god. I'm just using the left stick to dribble there, just so I can get that angle to make a better passing angle, and he pushes the ball. Oh, frustrations. It would have been a good play there, too. Let's see what we could do over here. Nakajima. Get the drag backs off. Oh, a little intricate dribbling right there. Intricate dribbling right there to open up the space. Really good goal there. That's the typical free kick tactic right there.
It's with William Carvalho. De Jong. Griezmann. And now here's Eden Hazard. Now Griezmann. Are they going to forge ahead?
This little fake shot, and I missed, and I scored. Okay, good. Good. I thought I was gonna miss that in general. Should I be hitting the post there? Absolutely not, but we'll take it. We'll definitely take it.
Excellent vision. Alex Telles. De Jong. Griezmann. And slipped through.
One touch, one shot. There it is. Just want to lay the ball back off to the cam and then just transition forward after that.
Alex Telles has it. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Well, he's almost
that little pressure by Malcuit, that's it. Small little pressure from them. Puts him off balance. He's a good card, man. He's a good card. It's just not one of the types of cards that you have to try out. Like, you know he's going to be good. And he doesn't even have a chemistry style on him. I know I need to keep saying that because I like to try out the cards without it, because it's better to test out the card with the base stats so that you have a better idea of how he's going to play. Because I believe in the upgrades. Do I believe in that they do that much? I don't, right? So that's why I always like to try them out on the base first to see, you know, what they require, what they don't require, what not. And it's obvious that, you know, almost got that pass off to Hazard there. It's obvious that he's a very good card, right? Like, in the right back position, he's definitely always positioned really well. Doesn't even feel like he has high medium work rates. He feels like he has high, so you can never go too wrong with cards like that, right?
It's with William Carvalho. Griezmann. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. Konate. Coman.
Here's Malcuit again. Let's see how he plays. Yeah, he occupies his space perfectly. He plays well. That's it. That's all there is to it. You just got to know if they play really well in general. That's a good pass back. Yeah, he's a really good card, man. He's a very, very good card.
William Carvalho. Alex Telles. And here's Dembele. It's with William Carvalho. Hazard. Dembele. Keeping the ball moving. Nakajima. Griezmann.
Near post shots. There it is. Great goal.
And they've only gone the
You always do those layoff passes, and then you wait for your players to make those like specific runs, right? So when you see that I laid this ball off to Griezmann, Nakajima has pretty good attacking presence, so he's going to occupy that space really well, right? Once he lays off this ball right there, you could see that I'm waiting for him to open up the space a little bit for myself, and then I just make the pass and shoot it near post. Near post is the most effective way to score. That's why the finesse shots, they're very, very inconsistent. So like you can decide to shoot them sometimes, but it won't always work, right?